Hello and welcome to Iconic Talks. As always, I'm your host, Damiano, and I want to remind our listeners that everything you hear in this podcast is purely fictional and generated by AI. So don't go looking for any historical truth, just sit back and enjoy the show. Today we're joined by two legendary guests, Karl Marx and John Rockefeller. Gentlemen, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us, comrade.
It's an honor to be here, old sport.
Today's episode is all about McDonald's. Karl, what do you think about the fast food giant?
I believe McDonald's is the embodiment of capitalist greed and exploitation. I mean, what's next? A burger made entirely of dollar bills?
And I believe it's the embodiment of delicious burgers and fries. Plus, the more money they make, the more they can give to charity. Everybody wins.
Okay, let's switch gears and ask Rockefeller a question. John, what's your favorite item on the McDonald's menu?
Definitely the filet-o-fish. I mean, it's practically health food. And I know it's healthy because I always feel great after eating one.
Health food? That's like saying a cigar is a vegetable. The only thing healthy about McDonald's is their bottom line.
Hey, I eat fish for the omega-3s. And I'll have, my bottom line is very healthy. Thank you.
Karl, what do you think is the best part about eating at McDonald's?
The best part? Let me think. Oh, I know. The feeling of impending doom as you realize that you're contributing to the downfall of society.
Ah, Karl. Always so cheerful. I would have to say the best part is the feeling of gratification you get after eating in a place that has generated tons of jobs around the world, effectively helping millions of families.
Gratification? More like heartburn. But I guess that's what you get when your food is made by underpaid workers.
All right, let's mix it up with a question for John. John, what's your favorite part about the McDonald's business model?
Well, that's an easy one. It's the satisfaction of knowing that I'm making a lot of money as an investor. And when I say a lot, I mean a ridiculous amount.
And what do you plan to do with all that money, John? Build a Scrooge McDuck-style swimming pool of gold coins?
Actually, I was thinking of investing in a solid gold Big Mac. Or maybe a yacht made entirely of fries.
Karl, if you had to choose between only eating at McDonald's for the rest of your life or never eating there again, which would you choose?
I'd rather eat my own shoe than ever eat at McDonald's for the rest of my life. That's how much I despise the fast food industry.
Well, I'd rather not answer that question. I have much better dining options available to me.
And yet here you are, talking about fast food with the rest of us commoners.
Touché, Karl. But at least I can afford not to eat at McDonald's.
Well, let's switch it up with a question for John. John, what do you think about McDonald's being criticized for contributing to the obesity epidemic?
Oh, I'm sure McDonald's isn't the only thing contributing to the obesity epidemic. It couldn't possibly be all those hours we spend sitting on our butts staring at screens.
Ah, John. Always quick to blame the victim. I suppose you think those people should just stop eating altogether, right?
Of course not, Karl. But maybe they should try some of the healthier options on the menu. Like the salad. I hear it's quite good.
All right, next question. Karl, if McDonald's created a burger named after you, what would be in it?
Well, if I had my way, it would be a burger made entirely of quinoa and tofu with a side of vegan mayonnaise.
And I'm sure it would be a bestseller. I mean, who wouldn't want a burger that tastes like cardboard?
I think the planet, the animals, and the fair-paid workers will like it for sure, John. Hey, but don't worry, you can still buy your beef burger and add a side of exploitation to it.
All right, next question. If you could work at McDonald's for a day, what job would you choose?
I think I'd like to be the cashier so I could see how much money McDonald's is making in real time.
And I think I'd like to work in the kitchen so I could see how the workers are treated and work on organizing them into a union.
Karl, you always find a way to make a political statement.
Well, gentlemen, let's move to our last question. Karl, what do you think about the fact that McDonald's uses clowns in their advertising?
Well, it's not surprising, is it? I mean, clowns are the perfect symbol of the absurdity of capitalism.
Ah, Karl. Always so serious. Maybe you should try a Happy Meal and let loose a bit.
Oh, John. I would rather be caught reading the Communist Manifesto at a Donald Trump rally than eating a Happy Meal.
All right, we're running out of time, so let's wrap things up. Thank you so much, Karl and John, for joining us today. You two really know how to make a debate interesting and entertaining.
Thank you for having us, Damiano. It's been a pleasure.
Yes, thank you for having us, Damiano. It was very fun to talk about fast food with Carl.
And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Iconic Talks. Remember, if you want to see two more historical figures go head-to-head on a topic of your choice, be sure to vote on our social media pages. Until next time, stay curious and stay laughing.